Hi everyone, this is Realtor Aya. Today's topic is land contract. How to purchase property using land contract and true fact about land contract. I hear so many tenant and first-time home buyer, they have misunderstanding about land contract. They think that purchasing using a land contract is cheaper than purchasing using a mortgage. I would say that's absolutely not true. Purchasing using land contract require bigger down payment, while purchasing with loan require as low as 3% down payment if you're taking a conventional loan. Second point is you need more cash in hand because you're going to be requested to pay a balloon payment at the end of the term to end up the whole purchase price. Third, bigger interest rates, usually between 8 up to 11% interest in a land contract. Also, you can't sell the house because you don't own the deed yet. You have only contract, you pay big down payment, big monthly for certain amount of year based on the contract, and at the end of the term you have a huge payment called balloon payment to end up the term. Then you can have the deed. During all this period of time you have only contract between you and seller. You can't sell it, you can't change the contract term until you finish it. So it's a little risky and cause more money. What's the advantage of it or why it's created? Mostly it has only one advantage if you not qualify by purchasing using mortgage because your credit score or work history. Seller may accept, making contract with you because he don't care. He gonna, get bigger amount than what he gonna do if he sell it using cash or mortgage. So the other risky point is you may lose your money because let's say if you default in payment, he could cancel the contract between you and sell it for someone else, take all the payments that you paid up front, considering you breached of contract. You didn't follow the contract and did what's required from you. So be careful. You need to read the contract very well. You need to pay attention and have someone be with you. Also, you have to, put that in mind. It's mostly work, best interest for seller because if seller can sell the house today and get cash deal for it or sell it by mortgage, someone pay him at closing, why he would wait for, so many years, 3, 5, 10 years to take his money, unless he gonna charge higher interest to make profits. In addition, sometimes people say, hey, the house appreciate too, should be, win-win. Yes, the house appreciate, that's true, but the amount of interest usually charged in land contract, it's way more than the appreciation value. So until you finish the land contract term, you're going to realize that you paid for this house way more than the market value. And if you want to sell it at, the point after 3 years or 5 years of finishing the land contract, you're going to realize, okay, I just want to sell it now. After you paying the selling cost and the taxes, you're gonna make less than what you paid for it, okay, because you overpriced it. You've been paying a lot, big interest during the term. And that's mostly. Other things, it's not every house in a market accepting land contract because, as I said, especially if the seller live in a house, he want to have his money to do the next move, to purchase next house. So he can't just take down payment from you and go live somewhere else and wait the rest of the money as a payment. Okay, he have, let's say, loan, want to close, and he want to move on to the next house. So most of the time you don't find it available. Not every house accept land contract. Very rare to find house accept land contract. Mostly investor doing that, who been leasing the house. Instead of leasing, they go toward land contract sometimes. So put this in mind. And also, disclaimer here, I'm not saying all land contract bad, but mostly it work for best interest for the seller to be honest. The only advantage, as I said, if you not qualify by mortgage because your work history or credit score, any of these reason, you may be qualified for land contract. Someone may accept, to do contract with you because, as I said, he want to just, sell or make a profit, and he gonna find, person accepting this term. You have cash in hand, so he gonna do contract with you, and at the end, if you didn't follow, he consider you breached and he can resell it for someone else. So he's not losing anything because he did not give you the deed yet. It's only land contract between you. If you have any question about that, if you don't know this information about land contract, I'm glad that you heard this information now. So you be careful and be aware with any contract you're gonna go through, whether selling, buying. Make sure you have agent represent you, give you tips and tell you things to do, things not to do, to not get problem or lose money. Thank you so much for watching. If you never watched me before or you don't follow me, I would appreciate if you do follow and like for this video. For any immediate real estate service, feel free to call 586-222-3185.